everyone. Welcome back to Best Card Breaks. This is Nick, and we are live with 22 Bowman First Edition number 2. Another 5-box random teams coming at you tonight. How we doing, everyone? Let me know who's hanging out. Say hello in the chat. If you're joining us tonight, ready to top our first one. We had a few big ones in number 1. Let's see if we can top it in number 2. Good luck to everyone. No autos in the first, so I'm feeling some ink here in these next 5. See what we got. Hope everyone had a great day. Please like the video. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't. Make sure you get your name entered into the giveaway on the post that's pinned in the announcements in the group. And we also have our couple of breaks posting tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. and 10:30 a.m., including some more Bowman action. So make sure to set your alarms for those. We're going to do a couple of afternoon breaks, and then that'll be it for the day. No breaks tomorrow evening. Big release day on Wednesday with Phoenix football and Archives Signature Series Active Player Edition, which should be a lot of fun. So we do have sort of the Super Refractor Bounty active. If we do hit a 1 of 1 in one of these boxes, whoever has that team will get $195 in break credit. So just a little promotion for these, paying out 10% of that bounty if we hit a 1 of 1 tonight. Here we go. Do this side second again, because all our colors been on one side so far. I like saving the good stuff for last. Noel V. Marte, Mariners on the sky blue. There's Dominguez. Nice. George Valera, Guardians. Mr. Tim Mealer. Back to being hot, Tim. Oh, this is the wrong sleeve. Back to being hot, Tim. Nice start. I forgot to. I still haven't. I gotta update my list to turn them into the Guardians. There, still listed them as the Indians. Campos. Samad Taylor, sky blue for the Blue Jays. Dario Lopez, Pirates. Wood. Colson. Ed Howard, Cubbies, sky blue. Warming. Wood. Sweeney, Emmanuel Rodriguez, Twins, sky blue. Isaac Pacheco for the Tigers. Peyton. Lewis. First Khalil Watson. Valera. All right, all the color here. Starting off with a Maximo Acosta yellow out of 75 Rangers. Rangers hit to Mr. Ryan Smith. Campos? Yeah, Roberto Campos. Yeah, he's one of the... Here, actually, let me pull up... I'll give you a little mini write-up on him that I have. Where'd that go? Here we go. So, Campos, Detroit. Big international signing a year ago. He's a great athlete with some serious pop potential and should stick in center field. That's what Mr. Carter wrote for him. Carter Philman was gracious to share his little write-ups on some of these guys. So Dustin Harris for the Rangers. There's Matt Frazier, Pirates. Lennon Sosa out of 150, White Sox. White Sox to Justin Klein. Yeah, the Tigers will be one of the good mid-level teams. You know, we still gotta wait to see what autos are in 22 Bowman. The checklist should be out next week. They usually release it a week ahead of time, and they did push it back. So I expect the checklist next week. And then once we can dive into the who has the autos, then I'll do, you know, a write-up there. Noel for the Guardians. Hendrik Pinango. Muncy, Tatis, Curtis Mead. And Diego Cartaya, gold for the Dodgers. Sorry, not gold. Yellow. Yellow for the Dodgers out of 75. Pulled an auto out of 100 from here? From first edition or a different product? Like a Panini or Leaf or something like that? Baez, Harris. Roismar Quintana, Nationals. But the great thing about... And here's the reason I do 30 spots. Yeah, it doesn't have a first edition. None of them do. They didn't put the first edition stamp on the autos, which is very weird. So here's the reason I did 30 spots, right? Every team has a first Bowman. Every team. I'm like, unless my sorting was wrong, every team has a first Bowman card. Almost every team has a first Bowman hitter in the product. Okay? So there's so many hitters. And yeah, some of them are bad, some of them are good. There are some weaker teams than normal, than others, of course. But every team, like, the product is so good with the prospects, and like even hitting these out of 75s, out of 150s, out of 25s, whatever you hit, like, these cards sell pretty well. So, you know, Maximo Acosta, good name, out of 75. You know, this is probably $15 to $20 card, right? So that's a big reason I did 30 spots. There's the value is here. So, you know, I know I saw a comment about should have had some combos. Well, it keeps the price down, number one. Under $100 a spot, $99 a spot. That's great for something like this. Logan Cerny for the Phillies. And, you know, even one combo pushes it closer to 110. Two combos, you're 115 at that point. So I'd rather keep it 99. And realistically, getting two combos isn't going to do much, you know, in a product like this. For those four teams. Yoelki for the White Sox. It doesn't have as big of an effect. I feel like every team is fine on its own, especially if you hit some color. George Valera, Khalil Watson, Sweeney, and an Ellie close out box number 1. Yeah, that Campos auto is probably really, really good. I don't know if you still have it or if you've looked up the value of it, but that's probably... And now, you know, the weird thing about it is you essentially just have an auto of him early, right? So, honestly, it's probably good to sell it right now and just rebuy it in 2 months, you know? I mean, the only thing is if he starts destroying it in the minors and his price goes up, you know, you got that risk. But because they don't have a first edition stamp this year, they're no more special. You're just getting the autos early, and then when the product releases in 2 weeks, and then a bunch of out of 100 Roberto Campos come out, then it's gonna be worth less than it is now. So that's kind of a benefit of hitting an auto now, is it's just worth more than it will be in a month or two. So, and you can kind of look now, you can kind of check out on how they're doing in the minors right now and see, you know, if he's starting off pretty weak, then out of 250 sold for 600. Yeah, that sounds about right. Kazak's, you know, he's a good one, and he's gonna be a solid chase. But you know, the Tigers in a pick your team, probably around the $150 range. You know, he's a good enough name to put them about that price. And so an out of 250 when the product is rolling, probably going to be 250 to 300, right? So and that's the beauty of a product like this. If all of these first Bowman base cards have an auto, that's like all hitter autos. There's going to be like 2 or 3 pitcher autos. And that's going to be absolutely insane for the long-term outlook on a product like this too, when you just have so many hitters. And if, you know, a bunch of these guys cruise through the minors and make the major leagues, like, that's awesome. This will be a very, very valuable product in the long run. Box 2, here we go. Anthony Rodriguez, Sky Blue Giants. Garrett Mitchell, Brewers. Ian Luke Waddle for the Braves. Clace. Ellie. Noel. Tatis. Reggie Preciado for the Cubs. Ian Lewis. Yoswar Garcia, Phillies on the Sky Blue. Dustin Harris. J-Rod, Sky Blue Mariners. Curtis Mead and a nice Sky Blue for the Padres, James Wood. You go Padres, Brett Burrows. Nice James Wood Sky Blue, very nice. Light now. All the colors should be over here. Dominguez, Colson, Orelvis Martinez. Fix this. Orelvis Sky Blue for the Blue Jays. Noel again. Valera. Luis Angel Acuna for the Rangers. Numbered out of 150. Another nice blue. And a yellow Helio Ramos out of 75 Giants. Ooh, hey! There's a big hit for the Mariners. Sitting right on top. I didn't even notice. Jonathan Clace Inc. out of 499. There you go, Josh Hudson. Nice hit. Nice hit. Solid prospect for the Mariners. There you go, Josh. Congrats on the ink. Sitting right on the top. I didn't even pay attention to that over there. Curtis Mead. Another Watson, Brady Allen, Sky Blue Mariners or Marlins. Baez, Harry Berto, Sky Blue Rays. Wood. Place. Warming. Robert Dominguez, Mets, Sky Blue. Tatis, another Ellie. Liover Peguero for the Pirates. And there's box 2. Ink out of the second box. Glad we got at least one auto tonight. All right, box 3. Got the Angels-Astros game up on the screen. Jose Siri. Man on first and second. All right, here we go. Box 3. Watson. Nice sky blue Marlins. Got Mr. Josh Hudson with the Marlins in this one. There you go, Josh. Back-to-back breaks with the Khalil sky blue. Appears we got some gold coming up as well. Zaid Salinas. Padres numbered out of 150. And our gold, Jack Suwinski, numbered out of 50 for the Pirates. Pirates hit to Mex. Here you go, Mex. Who's been pretty good? Khalil? Frazier, Clace, or Dominguez. Sweeney. And Austin Hendrick out of 75 yellow for the Reds. Oh, Jose Siri. Yeah. Reds to Alex Stone. Muncie, Sky Blue, Luis Angel Acuna. I put your card on the showcase, Mex. Daryl Hernaiz. Sky Blue for the Orioles. Another Watson. It's not looking good tonight, that's for sure. George Valera. Jose Rodriguez for the Rangers, Sky Blue. Frazier and Curtis Mead. Uh-oh. Run scored. Well, sacrifice. James Wood, Reggie Preciado, Sky Blue for the Cubbies. Tatis. Ronier Quintero, Cubbies. Noel for the Guardians. Mead, Lewis. Campos, nice one, Tigers. Mr. Scott Savage. It is out of 50, correct. It's probably going up there no matter who it was. Being gold and all. Baez. Scott, is that you? That's 27 Rangers win. Is that Scott? Bang. Again, Colson Montgomery. Sky Blue White Sox, Justin Klein. Very nice. Let's see. Yeah, we got room for one more. This is very, very good so far. We're getting Sky Blues of all the top names. Other Ian Lewis, Clace, Colson, Alan Cerda, Sky Blue. Oh nope, there he is. I don't know who's 27 Rangers win. Who is that? Sometimes it'll display your screen name instead of like your actual name. Like for Scott, it says Scott Savage. That's what I thought too. But when you made the comment about Campos, I saw you have the Tigers. I'm like, oh, maybe that's Scott. Another Warming, Bobby Witt Jr. on the Sky Blue. Sweeney. Campos. Frazier. Nice. Guardians. Jokenzie Noel on the Sky Blue. Tim Mueller. Tim Mueller with the Guardians tonight. Let's see. We'll put that with the Valera. Brendan Davis, Cubbies. And that is box 3. We've got 2 left. This is great. I mean, these showcases are pretty big. This is a pretty good showcase, and we still have 2 more left. All right, box 4. Ooh, some orange. Finally. See what we got. Box 4. Another Noel. Nice. James Wood. Second Sky Blue James Wood for the Padres. There you go, Brett. Yoswar Garcia, Phillies. I wonder if we're going to have the same Sky Blues. This is the same, similar print run collation, I should say. Anthony Rodriguez, Giants. Luke Waddle, yep. This is the same ones we got in box number 1, I believe. Ellie. I think it's only like our second or third Ellie. Sweeney. Garrett Mitchell, Brewers. Matt Frazier. Another Sweeney. Colson, Warming, Brady Allen, Marlins. Ellie, Curtis Mead. Ramos. Valera, Harry Berto, Sky Blue Rays. And a blue Richard Genovez out of 150 for the Giants. Cubs win. There we go. Somehow they went. Oh, they beat the Rays too. That's nice. Dude, they're 6-4. What is going on? Dude, there's really no team dominating right now. I feel like every team is 500 right now. There you go, Giants and Michael Sittler. It's crazy. There's no, I expected there to be like a one-loss, maybe even an undefeated team still. Campos. Gotta get those teams start streaking, go on the 7-8 game win streaks to start setting themselves apart from everyone else. But I didn't expect the Cubs to have 6 wins this year, Robert Dominguez, Sky Blue, Clace, Paguero, Pirates. Here comes our orange. Another Watson. Valera. All right. Well, blank card. It's not even a, I don't know. It's like a glossy finish. Something stuck on it too. Haven't seen that one yet. Bench Hendricks, did he get the win? I'm not sure. It's 4-2, so probably. Ooh, almost threw him out. Ooh. Here comes our orange. I see a bat. Aurel Vera, numbered out of 25 Angels. Oh yeah, Suzuki's awesome. Yeah, that's can you imagine the Cubs from 2 years ago with Suzuki? Like Suzuki with KB and Rizzo. Oh my goodness. Angels to Matthew Brown. There you go, Matthew. Nice orange. I guess we'll put him up here. Oh man, I gotta bump the gold. I gotta bump the gold for the orange. Like, these names are all really good. We can't bump those sky blues. Yeah, that's definitely, it's not a surprise simply because he was really good overseas, and it's always the question of, can he hit pitching here, right? It's the big thing. Can you hit major league pitching? And clearly he can, so. Alejandro P.A., numbered out of 50. Another gold going out to, yes, exactly, yeah. The Rays. Greg Philippi. But I don't know, that could be pretty sneaky. Cubs got rid of everyone. They're definitely in rebuild, so they got a bunch of prospects, and they're going to do well. If Ian Happ can stay hot, Suzuki can stay hot. You can get Nico hot. You can get all these other guys hot again. Like, could be a good year. Could be a good and surprising year for the Cubbies. Khalil Watson. Baez. Campos. Brendan Davis, Cubs. Warming. Reggie Preciado, Cubbies. Valera. J-Rod, Sky Blue. Campos. And that is box 4. 1 to go. 1 to go. 2 Watson and 2 Ellie in that box. All right, see if we can close out with another auto. Jack Mayfield, huh? .300 average. All right, box 5. Here we go. Closing out the evening. More Bowman tomorrow. Post at 10:30. It's gonna be a. I was gonna do a. I had more 22 first edition, but it's arriving tomorrow. I completely spaced it. So when I initially posted, I said it was gonna have 22 first edition. It won't, but it will have a 2020 Bowman Draft Super Jumbo. And then I'll put. I got a plan for another pretty cool box to put in instead of the first edition. So Alexander Vargas, Nationals, Yankees. Trey Sweeney, Yankees. Jose Pastrano, Guardians, Sky Blue. James Wood. Wood again. Ronnie Mauricio for the Mets. Campos. Jackson Merrill will have an auto in this when the main product comes out. I don't know. The auto checklist is so tough because there's so many first Bowmans in the base set. I don't think they're all going to have an auto because we know we got some gold, I think. Roismar Quintana, numbered out of 50, Nationals. There we go. Now a Nationals hit. DJ George on the gold. It's our third gold of the break. There you go, DJ. It's so hard to speculate on the auto list because, I mean, Jackson Merrill, they messed him up already, right? They put the wrong person on the card. I have a sealed box of this I should hold. It's a tough call. I mean, first edition usually goes down in value once the main product comes out. I don't really see this going down much more. I think this is pretty much at the floor right now. It feels really good. There's a lot of good hits. You know, the numbered and stuff are still going to do really well. It's kind of up to you. I think the product's pretty loaded. The product has a ton of potential as well in terms of just guys that could eventually be really big. There's a lot of them. So a product like this probably has way more potential to be huge than 2021 Bowman. Maybe even 2020 draft, right? Even though there's a lot of big names in 20 draft, like the potential in this product, I feel is a lot bigger than other recent Bowman products in terms of who could be at some point in their career. Nice Norge Vera, Sky Blue for the White Sox. Alex Ramirez, Angels. But like with so back to the autos, I don't think all these guys are going to have autos. And we know like Acuna, the third Acuna brother, he's been signing, but he's been signing Sapphire cards. However, if that's for Bowman Chrome, if they do Bowman Chrome Sapphire for the first time, that could be. You know, we still don't know if Jack Leader's going to have autos. I don't think he is. Usually they save the second overall pick. But he doesn't have a base card in here, which is very, very, very odd. So, Nico Cavadas for the Red Sox. Sky blue. So I don't think we're going to... I've been hearing it's a bit difficult to get him to sign. Sal Frelick for the Brewers. So I'm guessing that he's not going to have autos in here. And there's a couple other of auto subjects I don't really know off the top of my head, but who do you think is the biggest hit in this year's 21 Bowman? Right now it's kind of a toss-up between Khalil Watson and Ellie De La Cruz. Those are the two biggest currently. They're both up there. But you got Valera, you got Noel, you know, Colson Montgomery, James Wood, Clace is good, Roberto Campos. There's so many tier 2 hits, right? Your tier 1 is going to be Watson. Valera's going to be pretty good too. If Valera's auto gets in here, that's going to be insane. He was supposed to have an auto in 2020 and something happened. They didn't get in the product and they never put him in a product. So there's a picture out there with him with his 1/1. I think it's a 1/1 Sapphire auto or something. Brendan Davis for the Cubs, and they never put him in the product. So they're they've been made, but they're gone. But now they gave him a first Bowman base card, so are they going to do his autos now again? So it's just so hard to speculate only knowing the base checklist and a handful of the autos. So once we get that full list, then you can really dive deep into who, because if Valera doesn't have an auto, it's going to be similar to a Brady House situation, right? His color is going to sell very, very well. It's going to be a very expensive color because there's no autos to chase of that guy. So if Brady House just crushes the minors this year, all you can do is go buy his color. You can't go buy a Brady House auto. So it's going to have a lot more value than normal. Dustin Harris, that's a nice one for the Rangers. Numbered out of 75. This is the Rangers' big chase, but he's not huge by any means, but solid spec guy. Let's see what Carter says about Dustin. Dustin Harris, Texas Rangers. He just hits. Only player in the minors with 20-plus homers, doubles, stolen bases, and less than 100 strikeouts. So there you go. He's pretty solid in Double-A. Actually, this needs to be... Yeah, we got to bump some sky blue here. All right, we're going to bump James Wood. Put the Dustin Harris yellow up there. JD. Matos for the Giants. Valera. Warming. Luis Angel Acuna, sky blue. Place. And another Watson sky blue. Wow, nice hit, Marlins. Josh Hudson. The Marlins heat tonight. Lewis. KD. Harris. Ellie. Alan Cerda for the Reds. And that is going to do it, my friends, for 22 first edition number 2. There will be more of these. I have more on the way. So we'll hit some more cool 5-boxers. I might even do a 4-boxer just to lower the price just a little bit. I think that'll still be a pretty good break. So, but I really like this. $99. A lot of teams are going to do very well in this break. So I think it's a great value for where it's at. Until we can finally start ripping the normal release in a couple weeks. Hopefully it doesn't get pushed back again. Here we go, recap time. Let's do our base Ellies and Watsons. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same amount that we had in the first one. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 Watsons and Ellies in both breaks. In both of them there. Sky Blue, Norge Vera, James Wood ×2. Nice ones for the Padres. Blue out of 150, Ricardo Genovez, Zayed Salinas, Luis Angel Acuna, and Lennon Sosa. Yellow out of 75, Austin Hendrick, Helio Ramos, Maximo Acosta, Diego Cartaya. And 3 golds tonight, Roismar Quintana, Alejandro Pie, and Jack Swinsky. Going out to the Pirates. Showcase time, lots of Sky Blues tonight. Roberto Campos going out to the Tigers. Colson Montgomery for the White Sox. George Valera and John Kenzie Noel, both for the Guardians, and a pair of Khalil Watsons. Nice hits, Marlins. Orange out of 25, Arol Vera going out to our Angels. Big Dustin Harris, numbered out of 75, yellow for the Rangers. And auto, Jonathan Clace, refractor out of 499. There's a taste. My comment on the auto, it looks like the white spot for the auto is a bit bigger this year. They went a little higher on the card, which is kind of weird, but other than that, cards look great this year. That's a little preview of what your refractor autos are going to look like. So congrats to the Mariners, Mr. Josh Hudson, on the Jonathan Clace refractor ink. That's going to do it, my friends, for tonight's breaks. Appreciate y'all hanging out and joining this one this evening. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you tomorrow.